Now, in our last video, we talked about all the different things a rubric can be. And in this video, we're going to go into some of the benefits that can come from using rubrics with your students. When done well, rubrics can really help students track their progress in learning. And that's largely the biggest advantage. When students have a better understanding of what's expected of them, only good things can happen. Now, in my experience, there's often a tension between providing feedback through the rubric and grading the rubric. Have you ever filled it out, looked at the grade by adding up the points, and thought to yourself, oh, the student doesn't deserve that grade? So you go back and you erase the rubric, and what you're doing there is you're actually changing the feedback you're giving them. And so sometimes that tension can actually impact the feedback students are receiving, which impacts their ability to grow. Now, creating an effective rubric is really challenging, and I'm going to give you some tips in some upcoming videos. But to start, let's go over why rubrics can be really beneficial for you and your students. Because if done well, students can learn, set goals, make connections, even when the art projects are changing. Now, the document that we've provided for you today, 9 benefits of rubric-based assessment, can help you better understand all of the different advantages to using rubrics. Because it's really time-intensive to create an effective rubric, and I hope some of the ideas on this document or this resource here by AOEU can help you better understand why that time is worthwhile. Now, one of my favorite benefits to talk about is how rubrics can help students take ownership of a project, if the rubrics can be created in collaboration with the kids. One of the biggest indications of a great classroom is when there's no secrets in the assessment. Students have a clear understanding of what it is the teacher wants them to accomplish and what they need to do to get there. Now, one of my other favorite things about a rubric is that it really communicates the skills and techniques that are required within the art-making task. And I know sometimes when I say that, there's a fear inside of me that thinks, well, then they'll only do what I tell them to do. And how can that impact some of their creativity and their ideas? But a good rubric can account for that. And again, student learning can be maximized when they have a clear understanding of what they need to do. So those are some of the quick benefits that can come from using a rubric. But just like any tool, it's all about using the right one at the right time. And in this next video, we're going to talk about the different types of rubrics that you can use.